Alright everybody, welcome back to our Genshin Impact live stream playthrough. I am so excited for this quest because every dance sleeve quest, man, every single dance sleeve quest is just always so good in so many ways. It's just always just incredible, and I don't think this will be any different. I think we're gonna meet our sister at some point, so I have no idea. But anyways, let's get this started. I don't want to wait. Right, we're even streaming early because we usually stream at 8, but we're gonna start a little early because I want to get as much of this quest done. So let's honestly, let's just jump right into it. So I'm ready. Let's do this. So we gotta go to the Sumeru's Adventurers Guild and talk to Catherine. So let's go ahead and talk to Catherine. Oh boy. I'm like, you guys don't have any idea how much I like love these quests. What's up, John? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Come on in. Oh boy. This is gonna be a lot. I already know this is gonna be a lot. So, oh boy. Okay. Let's do this. Let's talk to Catherine. Oh yeah, we have to pull too. Oh shoot. Okay, we have a lot of gems. Okay, listen. So, I know Claren's not that great. I know, I did the math. I looked at the builds. I did everything. I did the whole post on Hoyoverse. I know she's not that great. I don't care. I really don't care. So, let's get this pull out of the way. Because I really don't care. Alright. Alright, let's do this. I'm like trembling. But I just feel like she should have came out so long ago. You know? Oh my god, first pull. Set those. Nah. That would have been too easy. That would have been too easy. Actually, hold up. Before we keep going, I want to see something. Are we guaranteed? I don't know if we're guaranteed. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. So we're not even guaranteed. Oh, okay. Oh man, we were that close to getting soft pity on... We were that close to get soft pity on Nave? Wow. Okay. Oh boy. So that means we're not even... I know. We're not 50-50 proof. Not like this, Genshin. Genshin, not like this. Okay, that's fine. Alright. That's okay. That's okay. We'll be okay. Okay, so we pulled Bennett, which is fine, because that's a free pull. I would like to pull the new character once. Just once. I don't care about pulling him ever again. I just want him once. That's it. Oh my god! God damn it. I know. I know. Damn. I was gonna say that's an early 5-star if we can keep our primos. Man, I don't remember the last time I won 50-50. I honestly don't remember the last time I won this stupid 50-50. I feel like it's not a 50-50. I legitimately think it's not 50-50 half the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't think it's 50-50. Okay, so I think that's C2 Jean, which is okay. Which is okay. Because Jean's actually not the worst. Because I think C2 Jean, isn't that the one that increases like attack speed or something? Like in the field? So I'm okay with this. I'm not happy about this, but I'm okay with this. Okay. Oh, I can't believe that. Okay. This is okay. This is all right. We're gonna be okay. Constellation. Yeah, when she picks up a particle, all party members increase movement speed and attack speed. So this isn't too bad. Honestly, it's better than pulling Mona for the 10th time. Because I swear to God, if I pulled Mona one more time, I was gonna punch my monitor. So I was ready to buy a new monitor if I pulled Mona for literally the 10th time. So I'm okay with that. Okay. We're also gonna have more pulls as we pull, so well, now we're guaranteed, I guess, right? Oh my God, I can't believe it. That was a pretty early 5-star though. That was what, like 54 or something? Well, that's already soft pity. Or 74. 74, right? 74 or 75? I think it was like 75s around there. So it wasn't too bad. But we'll see. Man, I'm happy we got Jean. Out of all the 5-stars to lose to, Jean was the one I wanted to lose to, you know? We already have Dia, so... What's up, Toma? We already had Dia, so I don't care about Dia anymore. I originally wanted Dia, but... now that we have her, I'm like, okay. And then I think we have every other 5-star, so it doesn't matter. I mean, a weapon would have been nice to lose to. I'm always okay with losing to a weapon. Ironically enough, I just don't have that many weapons. Man. I can't believe I pulled Jean. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, man. I know. I know. Yeah. I have to get these. There's one more I have. Let's pull the regular banner for a second. See if we can squeeze something out of here. Any of these big gems would be awesome. Oh no, nothing. Damn. Oh, I can't believe my heart stopped, man. I was gonna be like, don't tell me we pull Claret in like 4 pulls or something. Like I'll lose it. I will lose it.
Sorry,
Okay.
sir. Were you looking for me? Hello, hello. I'm Sethos. What can I do for you?
Alright, I mean...
Actually, you know what? This seems like more of a sit-down conversation. Come with me. I know a good place.
Alright, alright, okay, I'll take it. The new 4-star. Not bad, not bad. We'll take it. By the way, what's up, chat? I like didn't say hi to you guys just out of pure disappointment, and I feel terrible now. Yeah, the new 4-star. I'm not gonna complain. I'll take it. If we pull Claret, it's gonna be an early 5-star. So it'll be a very early 5-star for pull Claret. And Claret's not a character I want to do a 10 pull on, so. Especially because we have a lot of new characters coming out. Not that I'm a big Sanguine fan to begin with, but you know, whatever. So, but you know, we give it a shot. We give it our best. It's a long banner. Is it a long banner? Or is every banner like 20 days? It feels long. Man, I can't believe it. I honestly can't believe that. Like, I just can't. Let's go here. Bada bing. Get that. We'll pull here for a little bit. Man, you gotta be kidding me. Oh! Yeah. I have 10 pulls left. Oh my god. My heart stopped for a second. I was gonna be like, oh no. I was like, listen, I can't take this. So now we're guaranteed. Man, I can't get over that. I just can't get over that. So we would have lost the nave anyways, even if we did farm out like those last couple of pulls, it wouldn't have really even mattered. We would have got just Jean earlier, which is fine, all things considered. Oh boy. This is not looking good, y'all. This is not looking good, y'all. This is not looking good, y'all. Oh my god. Man. 5,000 gems later. I know I could buy more. I could buy like close to 5 more pulls. I'll probably get 5 more pulls after everything is all said and done. But can I actually? I should be able to get a pull here if I go here. What's up, buddy? Here, buddy. And then I do this. Right? I should be able to grab this. And then, wait, is that another? What the heck is this? Oh, is this the, got it. Got it. Let me do something like that. And then I don't think I have, no, I don't. I'm missing one. Okay. That's fine. But now that gives us an extra pull on the regular banner. Man, I can't believe that. We pulled such an early 5-star, and I was like, no way. Tell me we get the 5-star. Tell me we get the 5-star and get to keep all our gems. And then Genshin was like, nah, man. Nah, get back in line. Let's talk to Catherine.
Perfect. It's you two. I have a commission here that has your names written all over it. In fact, I'd even go so far as to say you're the only ones for the job.
The only ones for the job? Huh. If our help is really that important, it's probably some Archon class commission, right?
I mean, which Archon do you need us to deal with today?
The Adventurers Guild doesn't employ that kind of classification system.
I was gonna say, I don't think,
In fact, this commission is also probably not nearly as intimidating as what you're expecting. All it asks us to do is to find a missing person.
Oh, okay. You got it, Catherine.
Huh? Then why did you say we were the only ones for the job?
I came across this commission while reviewing our backlog not too long ago. It seems simple, but our records indicate that over a dozen successive efforts to complete it have all ended in failure, despite attempts by several accomplished and renowned adventurers. With the reputation of the Adventurers Guild and the performance of the Sumeru branch at stake, it's in our best interest to assign this commission to the adventurer with the highest completion rate over the past few years.
Well, that's us for sure.
Okay, that's 100% for us. Flattery will get you everywhere with Pylon.
If it proves to be beyond your capabilities as well, I'll talk to the commissioner about canceling the commission.
No, we got it.
Okay, so who are we looking for? And what is it about this commission that's made it so hard to complete?
This commission was jointly issued by the residents of Vimara Village. They say one of their own villagers has gone missing. But the problem is, they don't know the missing person's name. They can only provide information about his general appearance.
Oh, interesting. What's up, Mr. Krabs? How you doing?
They're all from the same village, but they don't even know his name? If so many adventurers have failed to complete this commission, maybe this missing villager doesn't exist at all. Could it be some sort of a prank or something?
Unlikely. Several villagers came by to issue the commission, and judging by their appearance and tone of voice, they seemed incredibly sincere. It certainly didn't seem like a joke to them. Besides, putting up a commission requires a processing fee. There aren't many upsides to a prank that costs Mora to carry out.
I mean, that's fair.
In any case, it would probably be best to go to Vimara village and ask around first. The Adventurers Guild does have some information on hand, but I would say anything you can learn directly from the villagers would be far more reliable. The best way to avoid misdirection is to go to the source.
Alright then, let's go! I'm starting to get really curious about this whole thing.
Okay. Bedtime Story. Okay. Let's use an actual team. Because this team is gonna be trash if I try to use it. We'll use the Navia team. I feel like I haven't used Navia much on stream, so let's let's spice it up a little bit. I think okay. So we have to go to the village. Let's go here first. I feel bad for me. Listen, I genuinely don't think I won a 50-50 in like forever now. I lost every 50-50 in like Honkai. I lose a 50-50 in Genshin. I lost a 50-50 in
If this commission
Lua.
is really as challenging as Catherine made it out to be, we're gonna need to carry out a very detailed investigation.
Hello there. You looking to buy something? I do business in this area.
Oh, no, we're adventurers. Catherine sent us to look into a commission here in Vimara village.
Ah, so you're here about that then. Ah, you're not the first, that's for sure. We've certainly made a lot of trouble for you all. To be honest, we aren't holding out much hope. Many adventurers have made their way out here, confident they'd be able to help us, only to leave soon after with nothing to show for their efforts. We've pretty much had it up to here in questions, and the area around the village has practically been overturned in search of clues. But no one has been able to make any headway.
So, this person we're looking for, what's his name? Where did he live? Does he have any relatives?
I don't know. I really have no clue. I couldn't tell you.
Okay, guess you are really sick of answering questions.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to sound short with you. I was actually just giving you my answer to your questions.
Gotta say, sorry to hear that you lost your 5-star to Gene. Listen, it is what it is, man. Like I said before, I don't think I've ever won the 50-50 I haven't won the 50-50 easily in over a year. In both games. In both Honkai and Genshin. I honestly don't think I've won a single 50-50. I pulled 5 stars early, but I've never pulled a 5-star winning the 50-50 since the time we pulled Ayato completely by accident. The only time I've won the 50-50 was when I pulled a character completely by accident. There was one time I wanted to get Layla. I pulled for the 4-star, and I won the 50-50 early and got a C1 Ganyu. Totally unnecessary. And then when I tried to pull for Kirara, I actually never ended up pulling Kirara, and I ended up pulling Ayato, winning the 50-50. And I was like, you gotta be kidding me. The 2 times I won the 50-50 are both times that I didn't want to win the 50-50. Listen, I didn't even get to... Well, I pulled Robin on the Topaz banner. I lost Topaz on the first time. The first time Topaz was around, I lost the banner. And then I just couldn't pull her again. And then the second time around, I pulled Robin. But I didn't win the 50-50. I just was guaranteed. So, it was so... Ugh.
I know it may seem like we don't have anything to offer by way of information, but I promise you...
We got some
all
more
have a
pulls, though,
very
after
strong
this.
impression of him. When you live in the same village as someone, you develop a lot of memories together, you know? We just don't know the specifics. Maybe we did at one point, but that information is long gone by now. At least that's what everyone in the village seems to think. We've all exchanged what we know, and that was the only logical conclusion.
Alright, specifics aside then, what kind of person was he?
Young guy, in his early 20s probably. Incredibly kind sort of person, always willing to lend a helping hand.
I lost to, oh my god, what's his name? Ice Boy. Ice Boy with the little swords. You know what I'm talking about. I forget his name because he's so irrelevant. I lost to him on the Topaz banner. So mad. So mad because I don't even use him. I'm so mad. Clara is at least good. Like, at least Clara is decent. Like...
I chat with him when I didn't have any customers. I even saw him stick out his neck for others on more than one occasion. Very interesting guy, that one.
Now that you've started talking about him, you don't seem nearly as down in the dumps as you did before. Seems like he left a pretty good impression on you.
But of course, everyone in the village is pretty fond of him. We wouldn't have issued that commission otherwise. There aren't many young people like him nowadays. So genuine and pure. To think that he just up and disappeared one day. I just hope nothing bad happened.
Could he have just moved away without telling anyone?
No, he's not the type to leave without saying goodbye. And anyway, moving away without being seen by a single person in the village? There's no way he would have been able to manage that.
Huh. Alright, thanks for the information. We're gonna go ask around some more.
It was better than her release. And I refuse to spend money on both of these games. Like, I absolutely refuse to spend money on both of these games. All the skins that I have are thanks to Hoyo. But, like, I refuse. I refuse to drop money on this game. Like, I still have my bonuses. I still never did my first purchase. I refuse. I refuse. Everything else was all given to me by Hoyo. But I can't. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. I refuse. And it makes me so mad because it's like I know I want it, but like it's just if pulls weren't so expensive, honestly I'd be tempted to, but I just can't. I just can't do it. Speaking of pulls. Alright, let's do this. Honkai, listen, I'm tempted. I'm tempted to buy the pass on Honkai. Get Hoyo, so I was doing some builds, so I write a lot of builds for the forums and stuff like that. And I started getting into the Star Rail side of things, so I don't know if they'll start buying me the passes for Star Rail, but I don't know, we'll see. Alright, we got some more pulls for Clara in here. At least we got the new 4-star. Yeah, the battle pass. I refuse to buy the battle pass. The monthly thing is fine. That's our second time pulling him. I can't justify buying the battle pass. I just can't. I can't. That's the gateway. I don't want to do it. It's the gateway. I know it's a bad. Just no. No, because then what's gonna happen is like it's gonna be like, oh, it's just the battle pass. Oh, it's just the monthly pass, and before you know it, you're like, oh, it's only $20. And I'm like, no. Listen, I already paid for Final Fantasy 14. I don't need to pay for this too. I just can't justify it. I just honestly can't. I just can't.
As long as I have my friends with me.
Oh my god. Yeah, no battle pass weapons for me, unfortunately.
It's that guests I hear.
I know, obviously, I haven't spent anything on
Hi,
Wuwa.
Medea. We're here to help you look for the guy that's gone missing.
Ah, so that's what brings you to these parts. Coming all this way for our sake. That's so very kind of you. With your help, I trust that young man's case is in good hands.
Could you tell us a bit about him?
Of course. I'm happy to help any way I can. With my failing eyesight, I'm afraid I can't offer much about his appearance. But I do remember hearing the sound of his voice. Not recently, of course. That loss has left me feeling quite empty. I don't think his parents are still living in the village, but somehow he never seemed lonely. In fact, he was usually the one offering companionship to others. He would often take time to visit the elderly or play with the orphans in the village. And whenever someone had something on their mind, he was there to listen with open ears. He always knew just what to say. As the village chief, I owe him many thanks. Helping villagers navigate difficult moments in their lives should have been one of my responsibilities, but he was often the one rising to the occasion.
Oh, sorry. I just realized I was muted. You were so mad. You never bought about. You stopped buying the battle pass after you lost the topaz. My thing was, I'm mad that topaz got released alongside Robin. That bothered me, because I was like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. Like, I want both of these characters. Like, there's no way I'm pulling both. No way I'm pulling both. So, and now I want Fu Xuan. So I don't care about Boot Hill. Like, Boot Hill's whatever.
Wow. He seems like such a nice and gentle person. No wonder his disappearance affected you all so much. But, you wouldn't happen to know any details about his name, address, or family situation, right?
I'm ashamed to admit it, but I just can't remember. No matter how you look at it, I should know those things. But for some reason, no matter how hard I try to remember, the information just doesn't come. Perhaps my age really has caught up with me this time.
It's okay.
Oh, I
There's
care
no
about
need to
Firefly.
force yourself to try and remember. We'll figure something out.
I want Firefly. Like, I want Firefly. I need Firefly. I also need Jade too, though, so it all sucks because it's all one after each other.
What do you think?
So yeah, there's a lot of things that are not adding up. There's this guy that kind of like no one knows his
so
name.
too. Like, the name thing.
How does no one know his
It's
name?
so weird that no one remembers his name. And nobody has been able to tell us anything about his family or where he lived. It's like this guy's been erased from reality or something.
Yeah, he's only existing in memories.
Wait, so you're saying it's not that he's been erased, necessarily, but more like he never existed to begin with? Okay, Paimon's gonna need some time to process that one.
I mean, that's fair.
Someone who only exists in people's memories?
I mean, she says that, like... Oh yeah, kind of what
You two
Grey
are the
Lord
adventurers
thought.
who just arrived, right? You're here for the Vamara Village Commission?
That's true.
Yep,
I guess
sure
Lord Grey
are.
Lord
We were
Rukasvada's
just
kind
looking
of like
into
that.
the case.
I'm so glad to hear that. Thank goodness you haven't given up. I've been so worried the Adventurers Guild might cancel our commission. My name is Atosa, by the way. I grew up here in Vamara Village. Anyway, I just wanted to say, please keep searching for a missing villager. I'm begging you. You have to find him.
We'll try our
Yeah,
best.
no need to worry. We'll give it our best shot. So, were you close to the missing villager? Are there any leads you can give us?
I'm not sure this counts as a lead, but follow me. There's a place I'd like to show you.
Yeah? Damn. Man. Pulled 50 times, damn it. Pulled over 50 times. Wild. Alright, let's go to the place here. I've never played, Hawkeye Impact. I refuse. I can't get into another gacha game. Just like how ZZZ I have no interest in. I can't do it. Like I'm done.
Is this the place? Under this tree?
Yep. I know it doesn't look like much, but this place is very meaningful to me. It's so full of memories. We used to always sit together under this tree and talk. Sometimes we would look up at the clouds in the sky, or stop to feel the wind against our skin. We could sit there for hours at a time, never realizing how long it had been. I was actually adopted by the people of Vamar village. The forest rangers found me in the woods as a child. I was surrounded by such good people, and growing up in the village was so lively. Still, there were times when I couldn't help but feel incredibly alone.
Alone?
How should I put it? When something's bothering you, or when you have good news to share, you always want to talk about it with somebody. But for the longest time, I didn't know who I could talk to, or if I should say anything at all. Everyone has their own problems to deal with. Even if I might want to confide in others, I don't want to become a burden.
Yeah, I mean, that's what family's for, but I get what you mean.
Really? You know exactly how I feel?
I used to have someone like that, a family member who I could talk to no matter what. But now a lot of friends who understand me would be happy to hear me out.
Wow, that sounds really nice. You're quite lucky. When it comes to our missing villager, well, I guess you could say that to me. He felt like both a family member I could rely on and a friend who could really understand me. No matter what came my way, I knew I could always talk to him. He was so thoughtful and pure, and patient too. Whenever I talked to him, he would always seem so interested, as if the things I was describing were just as important to him as they were to me. Ever since he disappeared, there's been so much I wanted to tell him. No, none of those things matters now. I just really want to see him again.
Wow. You two must have been really close. Did he ever tell you anything about himself?
He mostly just talked about interesting things he saw around the village. He'd share a lot of his own wild ideas as well. Oh, right! I did ask him about his parents once. But all he said was, they're not here anymore. I didn't know whether that meant they had left the village or passed away, and I didn't want to pry.
Still not much to go off of.
Look at me. Talking your ear off and still nothing to show for it. I'm sorry I wasn't more help.
I mean, I guess we get to understand him a little bit better.
The last time I talked this much in one go was when we were still together. Come to think of it, every time we talked, it always seemed to be around dusk, just like right now.
That's sketchy.
Time always passed by really slowly. Even when it felt like we'd been talking for hours, the sun would still be at the same position in the sky.
Well, time always seems to pass slower when you're relaxed, right? What's wrong, Traveler?
Let's see. It's always the same time of day and time never seemed to pass. Told us could be the key to unraveling the whole mystery.
Hey, look at those hilly trails over there. Doesn't it seem like they're acting a little strange? The Abyss Order. Could they be the ones behind all of this? Uh-oh, we've been spotted! Quick, get ready to fight!
You know... Does she come out tomorrow? Does she really? I thought she comes out next week.
Strike a pose! Let's play! Think you can get away?
I like how, like, you know, the Abyss Order guys, right? Like, you know, they're always, like, you know, like, we fight them all the time. But it's like, this like one time. It's like, oh, there's hilichurls. And it's like, bro, there's hilichurls all the time. In Wuwa? Yeah, I know. I'm definitely pulling for her. I actually did not pull on the event banner.
Thank you so much. I wasn't expecting monsters to show up. If you hadn't been here, I'm not sure what I would have done.
I actually at like pity 21, I lost the event banner, so I'm guaranteed the next 5-star. So yeah, no, I'm gonna pull for her. I'm getting her. Like, that's not a debate, because I think I literally have enough for like 40 something pulls and hard pities at 80. So I'm gonna get her. I'm not worried about that.
It was no trouble.
Now that I think about it, the hilichurls around Ramara village have been a lot more active lately. They seem agitated and would often attack anything in sight. Chief Amadea doesn't allow the children to play in the area around the village anymore.
Interesting.
Maybe the Abyss Order really is involved. Well, we should head back and check out the situation in Vimara village just in case. If the Abyss Order is plotting something that could spell trouble for the villagers. Wait a second. The person... It's Dainslev!
Ah, it's you two.
I like how we get him every single
friend of
time like
yours?
we're about to go to a different nation. I love it.
Well, I'll leave you all to it then. I should head back to the village and check up on Chief Amadea and the others anyway. Well, see you later.
Yep. See ya.
See you later, Toast.
Don't get attacked.
Why do you always have to pop up out of nowhere like that? Is it your life's mission to jump scare us or something?
It's hardly personal, or intentional for that matter. As long as you and I are both in pursuit of the Abyss Order, we're bound to cross paths.
Ah, so you're here to investigate the Abyss Order then. That would explain the monsters you were fighting just now.
Naturally. Hold on. Are you not here for the same purpose?
I mean, we are. I mean, we ran into them by accident. I mean, we fight them all the time.
No matter. It may have taken you a while to catch on, but I'm sure you've also realized by now that there's something strange about this place. The Abyss Order is most certainly planning something in this area. Or worse, their plan could already be in motion.
So you think the Abyss Order is behind the hilichurl activity in the area?
As things stand, I highly doubt that is their primary motive. I would imagine the increased hilichurl activity is merely a byproduct of whatever it is they're really trying to accomplish.
Still, the hilichurl activity is causing a lot of problems for the people here. We should stick around for a while and protect the village, don't you think?
The best way to protect them is by figuring out what the Abyss Order is truly planning. That is how we prevent further tragedy. And you shall have them. I never intended to hide anything from you. Don't worry. There should be ample time to talk.
Alright, so it's nighttime after we ask everybody. I pulled like 10 times to just get the people on the banner, and then I pulled him,
So that was the
pulled the
commission that
5-star by
brought you here to
accident, which is
Vimara
kind of funny.
Village. Someone who seems to only exist in people's memories. That is indeed quite intriguing. I would agree that it's unlikely you have a simple missing persons case on your hands. However, any possible connection to the Abyss Order is still unclear. It appears all we have by way of clues is increased hilichurl activity, and that is certainly not much to go off of.
Right! That mysterious voice he heard in his sister's memory. The one who called himself a sinner. Who is he?
Traveler, let me ask you this. Do you believe your sibling to have betrayed you?
No. No, I don't think so.
I sense hesitation in your words. After all, you still haven't figured out the whole truth of what
I
happened.
don't think she betrayed us.
There's still hope for the two of you to reconcile. Irreparable damage has not yet been done. The sinner you wish to know about, his situation is different. He and his fellow sinners have long betrayed me, and long betrayed their nation. His name is Vedderfolnir, the Visionary. I'm loath to
Vedderfolnir?
admit it, but he is also my kin.
Damn.
My older brother.
Your brother?
What is he trying to do? Well, so, like, he travels with Lumine. And he just wants to, like, stop the Abyss Order. And he's also from Conria. So, he's just always fighting the Abyss Order. But I'm pretty sure he travels with Lumine. I mean, we see that in the videos. But I don't think, does Traveler know that? I don't think Traveler knows. No, he does. I think he does when we go into the Upside Down world that we find out that he travels with Lumine. So, what really happened in Conria back then?
There were 5 of them. The 5 sinners of Conria. The wise Roptatir. The visionary Vedderfolnir. Gold Rhindaughter. The foul Sertalogi. And Rehir of Solnari, Rerir. No matter how eroded my memory may become, I will never forget their names. One day, I shall have my vengeance.
Wait, some of those names sound really familiar. Rhindaughter is the one who created Albedo. Sertalogi is Skirk's master.
Wait.
And the one we just learned about, Dane's brother, Vedderfolnir. If he was the voice of the sinner, then the one who inspired Clothar to create the Abyss Order was him.
Interesting. If that's true, then the stone slates we found in the ruin of Fontaine was Adeline Fontaine's prophecy. That was likely what he was doing as well.
They were once people of great
Interesting.
esteem in Conria. Those who carried the hopes of the nation. They were the best of their peers, outstanding in their respective fields. 6 of us, together. We should have been the ones to prevent the disaster. The ones to stop the Vinster King from continuing to rock the foundation of the world. Yet, deep within, the 5 of them craved something more. They could not resist the call of the Abyss, and divided among themselves a power that could destroy the world.
Yeah, no, we know that. We don't know who they are, but we know who created Albedo. And we also know Skirk says her master's name when we meet her. Because Skirk has a master on top of that. So we know the names, but we never met them and we know nothing about them. We just know just the names. Now we have context that they're apparently sinners of Conria. Yet deep within, the 5 of them crave something more. They could not resist the call of the Abyss.
So they became sinners, but also transcendent beings, each in possession of world-shattering power. And when the cataclysm occurred, not one of them stood up in defense of their nation. Not one came forward to prevent the tragedy, and for that, they shall never have my forgiveness.
So that means my sibling came in contact with her brother.
Indeed. If they are not stopped, the day is sure to come when they will also betray the entire world.
Huh.
Of course. As I said, I never intended to hide anything from you.
So, Dane, what have you been looking into all this time?
I've continued to investigate the questions surrounding the Loom of Fate. It's been quite some time since the initial operation was launched. By retrieving the eye of the first field tiller, we were able to stop part of their plan from coming to fruition.
Oh yeah, I remember that. We took the eye of the first like machine thing, and that was part of the Loom of Fate. Totally forgot about that.
Oh, Paimon remembers?
Totally
Weren't
forgot
they
about
going
that.
to use it to corrupt Osile and make a god or something?
Indeed. However, it's obvious that was just some sort of technical experiment. The eye was integral to their plan, yet somehow, despite failing to obtain it, they've skipped the experimental phase and found some other way to keep moving forward. There are many signs pointing to that effect.
Then what should we do? It's not too late, is it?
Our most pressing concern is to determine the purpose of the Loom of Fate. From there, we'll be able to deduce the Abyss Order's true objective. Based on the intel I've gathered so far, I suspect the Loom of Fate is related to the ley lines in some way.
The ley lines?
Traveler, you were able to observe your siblings' memories last time, yes? I believe that was due to the fact that the ley lines in that area were unstable. My recent investigation has shown that Abyss Order activity in a particular area is usually followed by a series of issues with the ley lines.
The one that flows through the ley lines are memories.
Wait, then our commission here in Vimara Village. The person who seems to exist only in people's memories. Could it be connected?
So, if memories are affected by the ley lines, so there's a connection there. So that means the ley lines around us are not stable?
It's certainly possible. I'll join your investigation tomorrow. This missing persons case could very well turn out to be the key to unraveling these mysteries.
Well, if we're teaming up with Dane again, we're gonna need all the energy we can get. Let's try investigating somewhere a little further away tomorrow. So tired. Paimon used way too much brain juice yesterday. It's all Dane's fault saying all that complicated stuff. Well, let's go find Dane. We've got a lot to do today.
I like how I say, yeah, my brain's all like messed up, and she's like, cool. Anyways, so we got stuff to do, so you know, figure it out. Like what? Okay, sure. Thanks, Paimon. I appreciate you too. Oh, he's up here. Whoops. I like how I'm trying to run like Woo-Wah, like trying to run up the wall. It's not working.
Dane? Hello, Dane? Why are you just zoning out over here? Did something happen?
What's wrong, buddy? How you
The
doing?
missing person from your commission. Could you describe them to me?
Oh, young guy? Early 20s? Seriously, Dane, what's going on?
There appear to be certain memories in my mind that weren't there before. Memories of him.
Maybe we just talked too much about him yesterday and you had a weird dream or something?
No, it wasn't a dream. They're memories. Memories that suddenly appeared in my mind after I woke up. And I'm certain I've never met this person before.
So, what exactly did you
I
remember?
remember handing him the eye of the first field tiller.
Wait, what?
What? Okay, so this missing person definitely has something to do
Yeah,
with
right?
this order
Seriously.
then.
Indeed. And it appears he possesses the ability
Interesting.
to implant memories into the minds of others.
Wait
I
then.
mean,
All the memories the villagers have of him.
I was gonna say, wait,
Maybe
but
they
did you? You didn't do that,
Maybe
though.
they never knew him at all. But why would he do something like that?
He's just trying to gaslight us all.
Whatever the Abyss Order is planning, an important truth has been revealed to us this morning.
What sort of truth?
That their goal is still to obtain the eye of the first field tiller. They haven't stopped searching for it. I am the only person who knows its location. Perhaps Implanting that particular memory was an attempt to interfere with my
How
mind
do
in some way.
how do we know it's still safe though?
Your concerns are not entirely unfounded. I don't believe the Abyss Order is capable of altering reality like that just yet. However, considering their single-minded pursuit of the Eye, I would say an equal level of caution is in order on our part. Come with me. We must check whether the Eye is still in our possession.
Oh, so you're going to take us to where you hid it?
I mean, I think we're fine. Maybe that's the reason the Abyss Order implanted the memory in the first place, to force Dane to confirm the Eye's location. Given what I know of him, though, I'm sure Dane has already thought of that possibility. Alright, let's go.
Of course.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, if we just go there, isn't that, like, kind of like, I don't know, the whole point? Oh, interesting, it's by the chasm. Interesting. Okay. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, let's make our way up here then. Because clearly... Cool. Yeah, I don't know... Kind of makes sense, I guess, that he would hide it in this area, right? I didn't even need to come up here because it's on the floor. Okay. Alright.
So you hid it way out here? Not an easy place to discover, that's for sure. Well, let's go check to see if it's safe.
Traveler, wait.
Sup, bud?
We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
Is he being, like, mind controlled or something?
Hey, wait up!
Oh boy. See, okay, so this is the shit that I hate about Genshin. And this is the shit that needs to get fixed, because this has been an issue since 1.0. Okay, I hate the fact that this is just a rock. Like, they just put a little bit of smoke in front of this one rock and was like, alright, it's a dungeon. Like, come on, it's a damn rock, bro. I can see behind the wall of smoke. Like, just make it a cave or something. You know, you could have made it black so it looks like I can go in it. Like, this is like just some basic stuff that I hate. I hate this. Just put a little bit more effort is what I'm saying. Alright, it says Electro and Pyro, so I guess we'll bring our... I mean... Might as well bring our new C2 Gene, right? It's just lazy. Like, it's literally just lazy. I agree with you. Oh, so she was supposed to come out next week, but she comes out tomorrow. Got you. I mean, I'm gonna pull for her, so if you want, you can watch that. But I'm pulling for her tomorrow. Yeah, like, it's just like, make it, like, it's not that hard. Just paint the back, like, just put a black wall on there, you know what I'm saying? And then it looks like it's a cave. Like, I'm not saying to make it this, like, intricate puzzle thing that you go into, but, like, it's been a thing since day one. It's been a thing since, like, 1.0, and it's so lazy. I just hate it. Like, you're gonna tell me that this whole thing existed in that little thing? Come on. Or at least, you know what you could do? Realistically, if they still want to be lazy, what you can do is make the trigger point, like, out in the field, and then I walk to a cave. Like, that's all you gotta do. Like... Alright, anyways. Enough ranting. Let's take care of this. go. Let's go here and we'll wipe these guys out. Good stuff. And
It appears the mechanisms here have changed over time.
alright, cool.
You can access the upper floor through the side door.
This is gonna be
Perhaps you should try reactivating the mechanism over there.
I guess. There's no chest hidden here or something, right? I think they got rid of like a lot of the chests like that are like hidden. Yeah, no, you're right. It's called the chasm. Yeah, no, I mean, listen, but even if they wanted like, because like let's say the cave part, like, you know, is apparently difficult because like it has to exist in the overworld or whatever. Like, just make the trigger point of this scene out in the field. Like, you don't need to, like, if you want to be lazy, you can be lazy. Just be smart about it. Like, and I know a lot of people don't find it as an issue, but I just, for a game that makes, like, millions and millions a month, like, I just think that that's just, like, poor taste. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's my bigger issue.
Take it easy. Here comes the catch. Illusion shattered.
Whoops. There we go. Got it. Like that's all it is. Just make it like a little black thing, or you just start it off in the field. Like, and then like hide it behind a rock or something. Like, yeah, no, I'm glad you also agree.
Make
Cleve.
sure all the runes are pointing in the direction indicated by the light. That should unlock the mechanism.
Got it. I get it. Understood. What we do? There we go.
Ah, the door's open.
Perfect.
Let's go. Our destination is just up ahead.
Alright, cool. I'll take that. Yeah, they also got rid of like a lot of the hidden chest stuff. Like 1.0 had some really intricate like puzzles and like things. Like I remember like you had to like bring amber because like you needed like fire to get through the puzzles and stuff, and like they just like stopped doing all that stuff for some reason. I don't know why. Like you used to climb and have to fly and all this stuff. Like now it's all like kind of like they weren't ever really branching paths, but there was it was enough to be like you felt it to be a little open. Here it's like just a direct line now. Alright, cool. Let's go in here.
Looks like we can't go any further.
Be on your guard. I sense the presence of the abyss.
It's the Abyss Order! They're here!
Yo, I hate these guys so damn much. Oh, well that's... Well, that explains the, that definitely explains the, why we had to bring... Oh my god! Wow, we kind of wrecked that guy. Alright, let's go here.
Things are about to get dicey.
god, I got stuck against the damn... I got stuck against the damn statue, that's kind of funny. Alright, memories that should not exist. Alright.
Just as I suspected. The false memories were a trap. The Abyss Order just wanted to follow us here. Now that they're in the vicinity...
I mean, we
should
thought
have a
that. We
chance
didn't
to
say
see.
anything, but we thought that. Yeah, that was a joke.
Dane? What's wrong?
Can you feel that?
I will say, if you didn't bring
There's
Pyro
been a
though, that fight
disturbance
would
in the lake.
suck.
It must be the work of the Abyss.
If you don't bring Pyro for that fight, you're in trouble. If you bring like Dendro or Cryo or Water, like man, you're beat.
Wow, you must be really sensitive to that sort of thing. Paimon doesn't feel it.
You too. Do as I say. Use that mechanism over there and leave this place. The Abyss Order is putting something in motion. If you return to Vimara Village, I suspect you might finally have the opportunity to locate the missing villager. Just think of it as a way to divide and conquer.
You got it, bud. I mean, are we okay with like leaving him here with the eye? Dane does have a point, but something feels off. Yeah, I think he's being like controlled, my guy. Oh, they're so annoying with the shield. Yeah, if you don't have the right element, you're beat. The Pyro one's annoying.
I knew going along with your trap would be the only way to meet with you face to face.
I gotta say, having female traveler be like the Abyss person, so much cooler than Ether. Like, imagining Ether in this like spot right here would just be kind of funny because he just looks so stupid, but she just looks cool.
You risked your safety and that of the Eye? That's quite the gamble, Dainsleif. But I believe that I am the one walking into a trap laid by the Twilight Sword.
So you came here all on your own? What about those followers of yours?
When the Twilight Sword is prepared for battle, any army I could send would only be marching to their doom. Better that I face you alone. I know you must have a lot to say, but if it's a conversation you want, you'll have to defeat me first.
The red and black outfit?
The Abyss Order's on the move. The ley lines are all out of whack. We better hurry back to Vimara Village and see what's going on. Hey, look at those hilly trails over there.
Seem calm?
Weren't they acting super agitated just a little while ago? Why are they so calm all of a sudden?
Man, they're just vibing. Let's just go over there and mess up their day. I hear something.
In the New World, they bade farewell to the shrouded sun. At last, they no longer needed to dwell on their suffering, or try to differentiate between various thoughts of blasphemy. Such was the price they paid, and thus their souls became cleansed and pure.
Did you hear that? What was that sound just now?
Interesting. That was someone's voice.
It sounded so gentle. Could that voice be comforting the hilly trails in some way? Oh, this is weird. Let's check if this is happening anywhere else.
Interesting.
Go! looks like the same thing is happening over here too. The hilichurls are calm.
You see, we're both still here. We've reclaimed an endless amount of time to love. Release your tears. You no longer need to hold back your sorrow.
Huh. Okay.
Phew. Over there. It looks like they're sleeping.
In the end, he whispered softly, "Sleep well, Father. Sleep well, my beloved people. When you awake, that which differentiates us shall be no more."
It almost sounds like a poem or some kind of story. Well, now that the hilichurls have calmed down, Vimara Village should be safe at least. Let's put this situation to the side for now. Dane said this might be our chance to find the missing villager.
Yeah.
So we should head back to Vimara Village before it's too late.
Unless that is the missing villager. Ah, damn. You imagine like they're like the whole thing's about like how they're like just like peacefully like just vibing. We just go over there and we just start bashing them in the face with a spear that's on fire. All right. Oh, I have to. Oh, I can't. Got it. Understood. Oh, that counts as a domain? Interesting. Oh, I guess I mean, yeah. Why wouldn't it count as a domain, I guess? Alright, let's go here. And then... I'm not gonna lie to you, after playing Lua for so long, climbing in this game is a pain. Like, it's just a slog at this point. Like, it just doesn't feel right. It just feels so slow. It's so bad. Because everything's so much quicker.
Grandpa Medea, is everyone alright? The Abyss Order seems to be up to something nearby.
The Abyss Order? This is the first I'm hearing of it. Thank you for your concern, but as far as I'm aware, it's been business as usual here in the village.
Well, that's good to hear. Oh, also, you didn't happen to come across any clues about the missing villager while we were gone, did you?
Someone's gone missing, you say? Who would that be?
Huh?
Yep, there it is. I knew that was gonna happen. It was so obvious.
You know, the young guy from Vimara Village. The one you've been looking for all this time. You posted a commission with the Sumeru Adventurers Guild. That's kind of the whole reason we're here, actually. Your missing persons commission.
Ah, I do apologize, you two. I hope I'm not worrying you too much. I'm sure it's just my age making me forgetful again. At least right now, I can't seem to recall whatever it is you're referring to. Perhaps you should try asking someone else.
But how is that? All right. Thanks for your help, Grandpa Amadea.
Interesting.
Something's definitely not right. We just talked to Grandpa Amadea about the missing villager. There's no way he could have forgotten all about him just like that.
Well, is
What
everybody
do
like
you
back
think,
to
Traveler?
normal, essentially?
Think everyone's memories of the missing villager have been erased again?
Let's check
You're
in with other
right.
people.
We should narrow down the possibilities first. Let's go ask someone else then.
Yeah, it instantly drains. It's also the fact that you can run up the walls and not climb the wall. Because if you run up the wall, it's so much faster. What's up, bud?
Someone's gone missing? Who?
Just as expected. That guy you said a bunch of nice things about earlier? The one you always used to chat with. He's around 20 years old, and you said he was a kind, warm-hearted person?
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Really? You remember?
There aren't many young people who've earned that kind of praise from me. If you're certain that's what I said, then there's only one person who fits the bill. No doubt about it. But why'd you say he's gone missing? Yeah, I just saw him leave the village. There was someone else with him, too. They couldn't have gone far.
Huh. Okay.
Strange. Bayram seems to remember him, and apparently he just saw him? Do you think maybe it's not that there's something wrong with people's memories, but that we've somehow returned to a time before he went missing?
Yeah. Think carefully what's really going on. Interesting. Yeah, it doesn't instantly drain. Yeah, I hear it does go down pretty quickly. Well, it goes quickly when you jump. I think
if we really did travel back to a time before he disappeared, that could explain why the villagers said he hadn't gone missing. Time travel is extremely difficult to perform. The current situation probably has something to do with the disturbances in the ley lines. Just like what happened with Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, no one remembers him, because there's been a change in people's memories. If this person only exists in people's memories, maybe we're in someone's memory right now.
Right! Paimon totally forgot about the ley line disturbances. We're in someone else's memory. Just like how you entered your sibling's memory last time. That would also explain why we seem to be at a time before he went missing. It's a memory after all.
Then we can find him then.
Right. If he's someone who only exists in people's memories, then we're finally on the same turf. But didn't Bayron just say that he saw him leave the village with someone? Where should we go look for him? Who knows how long this ley line disturbance is gonna last? We might not have that much time, and we don't even know whose memory this is.
Alright, so let's go through what we know so far.
Good idea. That'll help us narrow things down. We pretty much figured out that the missing villager has the ability to
implant memories into the minds of others.
Right! That! Could we try to figure out more about him using what we know of his ability? Like, does it maybe leave a trace that would somehow give him away?
So he can implant memories into the minds of others. Must be an imperfect process. There's no way a new memory could perfectly blend in with old ones. You're gonna guess he's gonna be another NPC? I feel like it's gonna be Deansleaf's brother or something. I feel like that might be what it's gonna be. The weakness in the present moment is time does not pass within false memories. Seeing the false memories will not change.
If time was allowed to pass within the false memories, there's a higher chance they might conflict with someone's original recollection. That would make it much harder to avoid suspicion.
No wonder! All this time and the sky hasn't changed a bit! That must mean time isn't passing! That's the tell of the fake memories!
Yeah, I have no idea. I'm just taking a guess. I'm just taking a random shot in the dark.
The implanted memories are basically taking place outside of the regular 24 hours of the day. If the memories included the regular passage of time, it would be easy for people to tell that something was off. Like there could be overlap or something. People might start to wonder why they remember doing two different things at the same time of day. That's why he makes sure the memories take place at a specific moment in time rather than over a period of time.
And the question of whose memory this is. Would it be...
Dainsleif had memories implanted into his mind. Could it be that it's happened more than once? The color of the sky coincides with the
Yeah, I was gonna say.
she described.
It would mean that she remembers, because she said it was always the same time.
Exactly what Atosa described.
Right? Wasn't it the same time every single day when she met him?
Oh, come to think of it.
Hey, let's go.
Always seem to be around dusk, just like right now.
I'm a detective, baby. Let's go.
Time always passed by really slowly. Even when it felt like we'd been talking for hours, the sun would still be at the same position in the sky.
Yep, that has to be it. This is definitely Atosa's memory. Yeah, that's where they'll be.
Yeah, so they'll be at the tree. That makes sense, because that's where they always met up. Alright, so then let's head on out. Did I give her her constellation? I did. Okay, good. Alright, let's go this way. Boom, boom. Good stuff. I mean, at least Yelan lets me run fast.
So, you see, Granny Jahiet was a mercenary when she was younger. She just talks like that out of habit. She's not trying to scare the children on purpose. Oh, there I go again. Always talking about my own things. Do you maybe have anything you want to share? It's okay if you don't. You could also just talk about what you think of me?
Oh, I think you're an incredibly strong and
Well, you weren't wrong about the
thoughtful young
NPC.
woman. You'll meet many amazing people and live a very happy life. You won't miss someone like me.
Huh? Are those your friends over there?
He's Conrian, isn't he?
Oh, right. This version of Atosa hasn't met us yet.
I wish I was wrong.
Friends? I guess you could say that. It must have taken them a lot of effort to find me. So, I should see what they need. I'm sorry, Atosa. We'll have to continue this conversation another time.
Another time, huh? Yeah, okay. I'll head back to the village then. Talk to you some other time.
It's nice to see you, Traveler. I believe this is the first time we've met.
I feel like I know who you are. I think the one person that connects all of this. Oh, I don't remember his. It's
Dane's brother, one of the 5 sinners of Conria. The one who stole the power of the Abyss. No.
no, that's not right. I don't remember. Like, bro, these two names are so similar.
Born into abject sorrow, he shall now become the Loom of Fate. The founder of the Abyss Order, the man who broke the curse of immortality. You're Kari Bear Alberic.
Interesting.
You know me? That's quite the surprise. I don't believe I've met you
Oh,
before.
we've met you, buddy. We met you.
Oh, I see. It was the memory, wasn't it? Your sibling's memory. You saw the me from back then.
Yes, I do
This is
remember
Atosa's
you.
memory. I came here to say goodbye to her. But I suppose I'll just leave her a message instead. Come, let's find somewhere else to talk.
What is going on? What is this? What's going on? Yeah, no. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this any of this is. I'm scared. Man, why do Dainsley quests always have to hurt me so damn much? Am I supposed to do something here? No, I'm not. Okay. Got it. Okay. Sure. Proof of existence. So this is a domain, got it. Well, hopefully not important. I remember you. I remember you very well, sir. From about a year ago, when your quest was a year ago. Yeah, I was like, I don't know, I can't read that. I think it's written in Conrian, though. I don't think it's written in anything. It didn't look Japanese. Well, actually, it didn't look Chinese either, so.
I suppose you could call it the realm of my consciousness. I'm someone who no longer exists in the real world, after all.
I was gonna say.
As you well know.
I was like, you don't really, like, you know, you're not, like, alive, really. You look exhausted, buddy.
It's nothing. I still have enough strength to play the part of a good host. I've always hoped that I'd get the chance to talk to you like this, and now, the time has finally arrived.
So, you know, what exactly is the Loom of Fate? Because we've been trying to figure that out for like a year now. We kind of totally ignored it while we were trying to save Fontaine. But, you know, what is the Loom of Fate?
Extreme sorrow and pain. Hope and regret coursing through your veins. And a degree of abyssal power that defies comprehension. Father told me that once I possessed all those elements, I would become the Loom of Fate. But despite his intentions for me, I never truly became the Loom of Fate. I was merely used as a means for its construction. In truth, I died the moment I set everything in motion. The person you see before you now is nothing but a remnant of consciousness left over within the Loom of Fate.
But we knew he was dead, though. That's not anything new.
As for your question, the Loom of Fate is a device capable of weaving ley lines.
Interesting, okay.
In its primitive form, it can only be used to create and implant memories. But, as more of it is completed, its power becomes stronger and stronger, until finally, it has the power to weave real ley lines of its own. Once fully completed, the moment it gains the power to weave ley lines, it loses the lower level ability to influence memories, but it also becomes a tool that can change the entire world. Yes, I have the ability to control the Loom in its semi-completed form. I suppose you can think of it as a form of compensation. After all, its existence cost me my life.
Okay, so the memories that appeared in Dane's mind were implanted by Caravan through a half-finished Loom of Fate. Makes sense, but I'm so lost as to why he went so far as to introduce himself to all the residents.
Ah, that. I was wrong to implant those memories. I'm sorry I caused so much trouble. Not only for everyone in the village, but for you as well. I just wanted them to feel like I once existed in this world. As if I had a chance at life.
Yeah. No, I mean, I get it, bud, but, you know, that's why I would have never guessed. But is there a kind of meaning to this? Does only existing people's memories really count as living?
I know what you must be thinking. Why would I do something so meaningless? But I just couldn't accept it.
I get it.
I had to know what it would be like if I had my own life. What kind of person I would be. What other people would think of me. Chief Ahmadiyya, Baram, Granny Jahiyat, Atosa.
I also love how he, like, planted a memory in this poor girl about how she was, like, in love with him. Like, low-key, you're kind of toxic, my guy.
What would it be like if I could live alongside them? No cataclysm, no curse. Just a quiet life in a peaceful village. I was curious, so I selfishly tried to have my own life. Even if that meant piecing together the version of myself that could have been. one memory at a time. I know it sounds stupid. After all, my life ended a long time ago.
Yeah, like, he, like, totally gaslit this poor girl into, like, thinking, like, she loved him. And then he's like, oh, yeah, by the way, I don't actually exist, though.
Any chance at living was stripped away from me when I was 8 years old. My consciousness left to mature in an illusory world of nothingness. Even the form you see before you was nothing but an invention based on my father's appearance. An imagined version of what I would look like if I had the chance to grow up.
It all stems from tragedy that occurred in Connor back then. So, you know everyone's looking for you.
I know. But there's nothing I can do to make them find me. If I could exist in the real world, I would return without a second thought and surprise them with the suddenness of it all. But, well, that's not possible for me.
Yeah, buddy, so, as I understand it, you know, your existence was a great comfort to them. They all believe you once lived among
I
them.
know.
And you're causing them suffering now because they can't find you. But now that I found you, they might still need my help.
Captain Dainsleif. Twilight Sword, you mean? No need to meet up with him. Things should already be settled on his end.
Wait, what?
Exactly. As someone who could only exist in people's memories, the fact that I'm able to talk to you in my consciousness like this can only mean one thing. The Loom of Fate has already been completed.
Wait, what? The Loom of Fate's already been completed. That means I, the first field teller, must have fallen into the hands of the Abyss.
No need to worry about Captain Dainsleif. He's absolutely fine. The only reason he lost the eye was because I happened to guess exactly what he was planning. Captain Dainsleif has had the eye inside his body this whole time, hasn't he? His plan was to lure the Abyss Order to a false location, capitalizing on their pursuit of the eye in order to have the chance to confront the princess. He would then hand the eye to you and tell you to take it away from that location. That way, Captain Dainsleif could accomplish his own goal and ensure the safety of the eye all at once. A very thorough plan.
Yeah, but he never gave me the eye.
That's right, because in his mind, he had given it to you already.
What? Wait, does that mean he gave Dane a false memory? You made him think that when?
Before you two entered that false location.
Traveler, wait. We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
Got it. So when he froze up, it was because a false memory was being implanted in his mind.
That was when I implanted the memory of him handing you the eye.
That's messed up, bro.
Given the tense situation at that time, Captain Dainsleif failed to notice anything out of the ordinary, and took that memory to be real.
Bro.
I'm sorry, Traveler, but I needed the Loom of Fate to be completed. And to do that,
Bro,
we had to retrieve the
I'm
eye.
gonna tell everybody you weren't real. Just, you know what, bro? You're dead, so whatever, man. So you had to hide until the Abyss turned away. I'm not sure there's anything we could have done. So what are you gonna do with the Loom of Fate, my guy?
I promise I'm not trying to conceal anything from you, but I truly have no idea what the princess is planning.
Wait, okay, so let's recap for a second. So, the Loom of Fate, which was being created, in its present state, can only implant memories. So, he implanted the memory of Dainsleif giving us the eye. That's why he showed us, that's why he was like, okay, let's go. So, he thought that the eye was safe with us. Which is why I guess Lumine fought him. Because Lumine's just going to take the eye from him. He thinks, oh yeah, I could fight Lumine because the eye is actually with the Traveler. And the eye is not with us. Which means, I guess, Lumine took the eye from him in that little battle that we just saw. Which means she got the eye and completed the Loom of Fate. And now they're going to weave the ley lines. That's my understanding. Because, like, realistically, how did we... Like, regardless, if the eye was in Dainsleif, we still don't know how the Abyss got it. Like, I get that they falsely planted... I would assume it's Lamine took it from him. And that's why she confronted him. That's my guess.
Teyvat's ley line system is deeply entrenched in the planet. Creating new ley lines can neither replace nor extend the ones that already exist. In the face of everything they could be planning, I fear I'm too insignificant to even get a glimpse of the bigger picture. In any case, I had my own use for the Loom of Fate, and my goal, at least, has been achieved. You remember my father, don't you? Clotar Alberic. I believe you saw him in your sibling's memory.
Oh yeah, he was crazy.
After he used the power of the Abyss to restore consciousness to my hilichurl form, I suffered from an indescribable level of mental anguish. To comfort me, my father told me a story, that this was a fairy tale world where I had to take on the form of a little monster. That story managed to dispel my fears, even if just for a moment. My goal was simple: to use the Loom of Fate in its near-completed form, when its ability to create memories was at its strongest, to implant a specific memory into the minds of the hilichurls. In that memory, I would tell them a story, just like my father did for me. It was a story of fairy tales and love. But more than anything, it was the story of us.
So, and that's what calmed down the hilichurls. His little story that he recited to them. The only thing he wanted was to offer hilichurls a moment of comfort and peace. That's actually really sad. Well, because he was a hilichurl, right? So all he wanted to do was give hilichurls a moment of just like peace and comfort.
I can't change the world. Not when I lost the very right to exist within it. Implanting those memories, that was the most worthwhile thing I could offer. All that's left of my existence is a wisp of residual consciousness tied to the Loom of Fate. In truth, that trace of my consciousness should have dissipated long ago. My goal was the one thing that allowed me to hold on all this time. But now, the Bedtime Story is finished. And it's finally time to rest.
Looks like I was too late to see Kari Bear one last time. Kari Bear's consciousness is gone, and this space will soon disappear along with it. Neither of us belongs here. That's why we're not tangible. Were that not the case, I'd love to hug you too. Well, how about a conversation?
What is going on?
chance to just stop and talk like this is certainly not easy to come by. Wouldn't you agree? That battle earlier was tough.
Jesus.
The one against Dane, I mean. I didn't expect that after everything, he would still hesitate to raise his sword against me. Were it not for that, perhaps I'd still be no match for the Twilight Sword. Even after 500 years.
So, Lamine, I never thought I'd be actually saying this. Lamine, what are you gonna do with that Loom of Fate, by the way?
The Loom of Fate, huh? I still haven't found a way to utilize it to its full potential. But there's still time. Before the heavenly principles awaken.
Interesting. So this is the second time that the heavenly principles were mentioned. Actually, third time. The first time was Nahida knows about the heavenly principles because she gave up the gnosis for it. The second time was Focalord tricking the heavenly principles. And the heavenly principles are still asleep.
Yes, for 500 years now, ever since the cataclysm in Conria. There's been no sign of activity. Not long ago, you witnessed the Hydro Archon destroy her divine throne. Yes?
Yeah.
Such a flagrant disregard for the rules, and still Celestia took no action. I suppose that's proof enough of the heavenly principles situation.
I was gonna say Celestia did not give a fuck. She totally defied gods. Like Focalord, Focalord, by the way. I just need to take a minute here to mention that Focalord is by far my favorite Archon of all time. Like, just brilliant. It was just brilliant what she did. And the fact that she literally tricked gods to prevent a cataclysm is wild to me. And yeah, they didn't care. They didn't do shit. They were just like, alright, well, we got.
However, the heavenly principles will awaken. We just don't know when that will be, or what might trigger it.
Yeah, we kind of do hate the heavenly principles.
You could say that. Just look at Kari Bear. He was so pure and single-minded. The space we now find ourselves is a perfect representation of who he was. Quiet and peaceful. Even as a hilly churl, seeing the terrible sight within the mirror wasn't enough to taint his spirit. He brought comfort to the people of this world, even though he was denied the very right to be a part of it. So ask yourself this. Who was it that deprived him of that right to exist? Of course, that's only one example. My feelings about the heavenly principles are too complicated to explain in just a few words.
I think I figured out this entire story's, like, entire Genshin story at this point. I mean, I think the theory that we talked about, like, streams and streams ago is becoming a reality.
Ether?
You're the only one in this world who calls me that.
Yeah, everyone else calls him Lola, or no, Depression Chan. So
There's so much I wanted to ask you, but for some reason, I'm not interested in asking those questions right now.
are you kidding me right now, bro? We've been playing this game for 4 freaking years, and you have the opportunity to talk to your damn sibling for the first time in 4 damn years, and your dumb response is, I'm not interested in asking those questions right now. I've never wanted to choke a main character so damn hard.
There's just one thing I have to ask. One thing I could never understand. Why? Why can't we continue our journey together?
At the end of my journey, I arrived at a place known as the Sea of Flowers at the end. Do you remember? A long time ago, when we traveled between worlds together. You told me you wanted to find a place in the universe where that one flower was in full bloom. To have a place like that suddenly appear before me, well, would you think of that as a coincidence?
You mean...
I miss you too, Ether. But as this war continues to rage, and as I continue to seek that final answer, I don't even know how to face myself sometimes, let alone my own brother.
What's going on?
This space has lost its tether. I doubt it'll be able to exist much longer. In fact, aside from our inability to physically interact with each other, there's something else you should know about this space. With Kari Bear gone, we won't be able to remember anything that happened here. Everything in this space will be wiped from existence, including all memory of our reunion.
You're only telling me this now?
I hate Ether so damn much. So damn much. So, he's not gonna remember. I mean, at least we remember it, but like... Oh. How does she know that? Oh, I guess she does know that, because she's, like, part of this whole thing.
Still so sleepy. Paimon's head feels all fuzzy.
I am so mad at Ether right now. You have the one chance, one opportunity. And this guy goes, you know what? There's a lot of things I want to ask you, but you know, he's like, I got one thing to, ask you. Why can't we go together? No, bro. Ask her, what is she doing? Like, ask her what is going on. Like, I'm livid. Livid. He's just so stupid. He's just so stupid. The story event's fine, because as like us, we have some content, so that's fine. I'm okay with that. Like, him losing the memory and stuff, that's fine. I don't care about any of that. But why would you not ask her, like, hey, why are you in the abyss? Not, hey, why don't we travel together? No, it should be, there's so many questions you could have asked her.
Oh, Paimon woke up a little earlier than you, so Paimon will fill you in. The villagers said that they saw us sleeping near the village yesterday. They couldn't wake us up no matter how hard they tried, so they decided to just bring us back here. Oh, and Dane came by just now. It looked like he was injured. He didn't say anything, though. Just made sure that you were all right and left. Kinda seemed like he had a lot on his mind, but
Mexico?
that's Dane for ya.
What about Mexico? The fact that they're losing? I'm just so mad. I can't. Like... What's up, Tobias? And it was such a sweet scene, too. It really was.
Let's think for a second. We were in that memory, and we saw that guy you called Kari Bear. He was the missing villager that we've been trying to find, right? And after that, Paimon doesn't remember what happened.
He told me about the Loom of Fate.
Really? What a score!
I mean, I guess the commission's over. I'm not sure I explained those things to the villagers.
What happened after that?
Oh, did they? Straight up, I have not been able to watch the game. I can't seem to remember. I feel like something else happened. Why can't I remember? It almost feels like I lost something. Yeah, bro.
Ah, there you are. Sleep well?
Bayram? You sure seem happy. Did something good happen?
Something good? Huh. Wasn't anything good or bad, I'd say.
Okay, little creepy, but sure.
It's just that, well, the village organized another search party yesterday. It didn't feel right to leave all the searching to the adventurers.
I mean, I can't focus
So
on
we
this
were
now.
searching away when suddenly this one guy said it all came back to him. According to him, one day around dusk he was passing by this one tree outside the village and he saw our missing villager. There he was, sleeping under that tree all by himself. His parents came a little later to wake him up and they all left together. It looked like quite a happy family, apparently. And after that, well, we all started to feel like that really is what happened.
They didn't beat them
Kinda
though.
strange that we
Didn't the
forgot
game
all
is
about it
it's
for
only
so
a couple
long.
minutes in. Sounds like Kirby said his goodbyes. It was his last
And
goodbye.
we also remembered his name, Curry Bear. Now, that's not a name you hear every day. Would have been helpful if we remembered it sooner.
Yeah, make sure you remember it this
Well,
time.
I hope he's happy wherever he is. And we're all relieved now that we know what happened.
Seems like everyone thinks Curry Bear left the village. That's probably for the best. At least they have
Alright.
some sort of explanation now.
So the Loom of Fate's now complete.
Paimon wonders how Atosa's doing. Maybe we should go check on her. If she hasn't remembered like everyone else, we can tell her what happened. Paimon didn't see her in the village just now, so she's probably at the tree. Come on, let's go talk to her.
Man, there's just so much that just happened. Every single Dainsleif quest makes me angry. Every single Dainsleif quest makes me just so angry. Because, it's like they give you just enough information to be like, okay, this is, some serious, story progression. And then it's like, but your big questions? Not today. Every single Dainsleif quest is the same exact thing. Because there's just so much I need to know. There's so much I want to know.
Hey, Atosa, how's it going?
Oh, it's you two. I was just about to go looking for you. I wanted to thank you. I was part of the search party, so I remembered what happened to Curry Bear now. Honestly, I just can't believe I forgot something so important. He always seemed to appear out of nowhere, and now he left just as quickly. If Curry Bear wants me to forget about the time we spent together, then I'm willing to try. I relied on him for a lot of things, but I'm sure with enough time, even the deepest of attachments can fade. Okay, I'll admit. I'm just putting on a brave face.
I was gonna say.
I was dumped, wasn't I?
I mean, you weren't dating,
Otherwise,
so.
why would he just leave like that without saying goodbye?
I mean, to be dumped, I would assume that you'd have to be dating. So, that's kind of a dick thing to do, by the way. This guy shows up, never meets this person in reality. Plants this fake thought. He pretty much gaslights her into thinking they dated. And then goes, yeah, I'm out of here. Homie's actually an asshole. He's actually a piece of shit. Just think about that for a second. That's what he did. He never existed. Planted the thoughts inside her head and was like, oh yeah, we met at the tree. It was romantic. We flirted and this and that. But I left. You just broke this poor girl's heart for no reason because you never existed. Like, why did you do that?
You don't need to comfort me. I'll be okay. It's just like Kari Bear said. It's the things we overcome that make life more precious. And you know, if he has a heart, maybe he'll come back and see me one day.
He won't.
Anyway, thanks for all your hard work, you two. I promised I'd help Granny Jahiet with something, so I should head back. Goodbye.
Well, that should be it, right? Everyone's lives can go back to normal now. Oh, right! Weren't you about to tell Paimon what happened after your conversation with Kari Bear?
Yeah, we can't remember. Feels like there's something in my pocket.
A picture? Where'd that come from? Let Paimon see.
You must get along each other, you two. Ugh. You gotta be kidding me. Can I view it? You must get along with each other, the two of you. That's just how it ends. Okay. That's just how it ends. Got it. Okay. Just making sure. Just making sure. I'm so mad. I'm so freaking mad. Like, So all we learned was the Luma Fate is done. That's literally all we learned. The Heavenly Principles are still dormant, which
With the wind.
is not really that new. We honestly didn't learn anything. We literally learned, like, we literally did not learn a single thing besides the fact that the Luma Fate's done. We don't even know what it does besides weave ley lines. So realistically, yeah, we don't know what happened at Dainsleep either. He just got his ass kicked. Like, what happened? Like, that's it? Alright, well, we have polls, so whatever. Cloran, just come home so I can just listen, I think, well, it sounds like she wants to, like, pretty much take out Celestia. Like, that's what it sounds like. Damn. Didn't even get a damn. Didn't even get Cloran after all that work. I don't know, man. What am I? That was a short quest too, by the way. I also think Caravan was also short though, but I am just so. I understand like the whole like Carabay like closure and stuff like that. I get that, and that's fine. Like, I'm happy we got closure on him, but like realistically, like it doesn't really do much for me. Like, I don't know, I just don't really care about that closure. Like, I do and I don't, you know? Like, so this is my theory. This is my theory. I think the Tsaritsa is probably in on all of this. I think the Tsaritsa is in on all of this. And I think because the Gnosis is their connection to Celestia, right? It's like their communication to Celestia. So I think what they're doing is they're gathering all of the Gnosis together. And when we get to the Tsaritsa, we're going to get all the Gnosis together. She's going to divulge her plan. We'll probably also meet Lumine there at the same time. They explained to us the whole story about like trying to get Celestia to wake up. Using all the Gnosi, we're gonna Gnosis? I don't know. and then we're going to essentially like pull it all together, and I think we'll go to Celestia. I think that, I mean, realistically, like, we're running out of nations. Because, like, we have, so we already have Wind, right? We have Geo, we have Electro, we have Dendro, we have Hydro, we're about to get Pyro. So there's only like we're running out of like places to go to, you know what I'm saying? The Saritsa would be Cryo. And then we're pretty much done. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like there's not anything really after that. So Teresa. Cause like, that's just kind of like if you think about it, like, that's about it. Like, I'm not missing something, am I? Yeah, like that's all of the 4. So like, it would be, we've already visited all of them. We're gonna go to Pyro, and then we're gonna go to Cryo, and then I would assume we go to Celestia, and then maybe we go to Conria. Like it through some like time warp thing, but like I actually have no idea. The one thing I don't like is like she was mentioning the war, and like I'm like, well, what war? Like the war against the Heavenly Principles? Like there's at least, yeah. So we know that Natlin is next, and then we have to have Shesnaya. So Shesnaya is gonna obviously be last. And Natlin we know is going to be like a volcano land thing. Because like this roadmap, like Lynette and Lenny and stuff like that, they were announced like way early in the game. Like there's a video that's released, that Genshin released, about all the nations, and it's Stainsleaf telling you the whole story about all the nations. So so yeah, so we know that that's like a thing. So there's that. So we knew the names of Fontaine, we knew everything about that. So like, yeah, like Natlin's supposed to be this like pyro-esque like volcano thing. And I would assume like I would guess Shesnaya is gonna just be like kind of like a tundra kind of thing. So, and then yeah, I would guess we would go Celestia, but you know, combining what Rossley said about us having like essentially being a Gnosis, like the Saritsa also needs us, I would assume. And I feel, I have no basis of this, but I think the Saritsa is working with, I think she's already made contact with me. I think so. That's just my opinion. I think she's already made contact with me. But, what do I know? Well, y'all, guys, we weren't able to pull Cloren, unfortunately, but we gave it our best shot. You know, what else can you do? What else can you do? We could get maybe one more pull if I do the boss, I think. Can I pull if I do this boss? I don't know if I can, actually. Maybe. I might be able to pull one more time. It'll be a standard pull, but if I pull a 4-star or a 5-star, I'll be able to pull on the regular banner. So, I mean on the event banner. So, we can give it a shot as like our last ditch effort, but my hopes are not high. My hopes are not high at all, actually. Yeah, but that would mean we have at least 2 more worlds left. But that's my theory. My theory is that the Saritsa might be working with Lamine. And I do need to... I have to do all these puzzles too. There's so many things I still have to do. I'm gonna bring in Clay.
Can help.
Actually, wasn't there a new dungeon that just popped up? Actually, no, I'm thinking about that. Where is the new dungeon? It has to be in Fontaine, right? It might not be, actually. It might be somewhere in here. I like how there's still things in... I like how there's like this one part of the map I still never did because I never finished the R&R quest. There has to be... Unless it's by the chasm. No. Wasn't there a new dungeon that came out? Am I just making that up? Artifacts. Faded Theater, yeah. Oh. Oh, it's not new. I already have it. Oh, never mind. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Just ignore me. Just ignore me. I don't know what I'm talking about. Clearly. Alright. Let's fight this guy real quick. And I forgot to switch classes, so I'm an idiot. Once again. Let me switch out teams real quick, because you need cryo for this. Let's bring the Ayaka team. I feel like I haven't used the Ayaka. I haven't used the Ganyu team in a minute, but I'm reworking Ganyu. So. Hey, buddy.
Take your true form. Cryo incarnate.
Go here. Perfect. Here and oh my god.
Obey. Take flight.
Gotta love it. That Ayaka damage. Beautiful. Alright, we'll go here, we'll cash this out. We should be able to level him up one more time here. So let's go here, we'll send him to 50. We should be able to level him up to 50 as well. And then he needs 2 more, so we... Ooh, wait, hold on. Oh, where the hell is this? What oh my god, he uses the stupid rocks that no one uses? Oh my god. You gotta be kidding me. Oh my god. Well. Bro, no way. I got played. I got played so hard. Found deep in the desolate mountains. Yeah, found the deserts. Oh my god! I got played so hard. I was like, oh, we have his materials. I farm all the materials. Nah, not that though. Oh man, that's such bullshit. That is such bullshit. Oh, I'm mad. Oh, I'm mad. I'm gonna see if I can maybe squeeze out. Maybe I can find them, but I don't think so. I could try. Because he should be here. If I swap out...
Cherishes their gems.
Oh man, I got played. Tanari.
Let's go gather some samples.
Yeah, whatever. I might be able to do it here. I need 10, right? Man. I've never in my life farmed this stuff. I barely hang out in this area. Like, this area... Honestly, this area I probably should hang out with a little bit more because there's probably tons of stuff. I see a bunch of chests already right off the bat that we didn't... I see 3 right already. In, like, pure daylight that we did not do. So I'm gonna probably hang out here a little bit more anyways. But, man, you gotta be kidding me. Where's... Oh, it's beneath me, isn't it?
I have dishonored.
Oh, I ran out of stamina. Whoops. That's funny. That's actually kind of funny. I totally forgot I ran out of stamina. Oh, these aren't even the rocks? Yeah, we're not getting this. Oh yeah, we're not getting the rocks. Hell no. I'm gonna have to like look up where the rocks are because I have no idea where I go to farm that. I think he's the only character who even uses those rocks. I think I was very confused of why those rocks existed because I don't think a single person uses them. And I think these are Kave's flowers. If I remember correctly. So I remember farming these. But man, yeah, I don't have any of that stuff. Damn. That sucks. Alright. So we won't get another pull. Alright, that's fine. Alright, y'all. Well, I guess we'll just end it there for today. Just that simple. Actually, before we end it, I guess I can run this real quick. Let's just go right here. And things should already have respawned back. I mean, we could, over the weekend, run the Abyss, because the Abyss did reset. And that'll be like 3 pulls right there, essentially. So we have time. We have time. I mean, it's the second day of her banner. I'm not too overly concerned, to be honest with you. It's more of the fact that we lost the 50-50. It just sucks. Alright. So let's swap this out.
Ta-da! Please heal.
Alright, cool. And then we'll go here. And then all we have to do is then farm the, and don't worry guys, we're not going to pull off stream. I'll pull off stream, I promise.
My apologies.
And so even if I do farm these rocks and stuff later, like
Cryo incarnate. Transfiguration.
we will I'm gonna do something like that.
My will and
Good stuff.
take flight.
And
Suffer
then
swirl.
let's do that. Good stuff.
By ordinance
Honestly, this
divine.
boss is so lame. Like,
Whirling snow.
like really weak boss. I hope that they do release like official like pyro character. Because that would be awesome. That would be pretty awesome. But I have a feeling that that's not going to happen. Because pyro is just such a strong element to have reactions with, so. Man. Alright. Well, y'all, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you like the channel. As always, if you have questions about Genshin builds and stuff, let me know. Tune in on our live streams. I would gladly look at your characters, gladly help you out with builds, gladly help you out with teams, all that good stuff. But that's it for me, y'all. We'll be back on tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern, and we'll be pulling. If the Wuwa banner is up, then we will pull on the Wuwa banner. So, and we have a lot of pulls for that, and we're guaranteed. So, hopefully we can bring her home. But that's it from me, all guys. Take care. Be safe. Make questions. Don't do